Yeah,
Are we on?
we're here and we're live.
All right, all right.
We've been live for 5 minutes. That's called the warmer-upper period, where you get situated and you get in your couch and you let us know where you're watching from and you put your bunny ears on.
These aren't really feeling right.
Those are the ones I wore all weekend and they were just fine.
Welcome to the gathering point, everybody.
Yeah.
That's us here in Dearborn, Michigan.
That is really nice. Everyone can talk before we start, so they can all say their hellos, talk about what they're drinking, where they're from.
Precisely.
I love that. That worked out well.
Well, we're here in Dearborn, Michigan, the little D, right outside of the big D, Detroit. And we are excited to be on show number 209. And tonight, what is it? What's the requirement that makes it Goblet Night?
It's the first of the month. Once a month we do this.
Yep, the first Tuesday of the month is Goblet Night. So tonight we're going to be making all kinds of crazy goblets. We've been brainstorming about it all afternoon because we're super excited. Show 209.
A lot of prep. We've each done about half of our goblets each and have them in the garage ready to go. And we have to do that because goblets are time consuming and the timing's super important. So we'll go through our drawings and we'll talk about what we're going to do when we get into the show. But first things first,
we're going to spin the wheel of doom.
There's no doom involved except for when I win every single challenge, but here it is. I'm going counterclockwise with it.
This makes my whole spine feel weird.
Give us something good.
God!
Oh my God, are you kidding me? I said it was going to be the same thing again.
What if the wheel is not weighted?
You're saying it's weighted to have the longest drop?
Because it happens every time.
I don't believe it.
We're doing the longest drop, but this will be a tester, and if it lands on longest drop again,
then we're
throwing it in the furnace.
We're going to put something in there that we really want to do.
Yeah, that's
then that
a good
was
spot.
not a good investment.
Gasket ball. That's what I was hoping for.
But we got longest drop, so that's the way it goes. We can't be just doing whatever we want. This thing's the truth, you guys.
It's the truth.
This is what makes it happen. So just to start off so you guys know exactly what's going on, remember, enews@glassacademy.com is where you send the answer to tonight's question, which is, what's the most unique blown glass piece you've seen or owned in your history? What makes it a special piece to you? You answer that question and send it to us, and you will be entered to win the giveaway piece, which is the last piece we make tonight.
This was last week's.
Yep, this was the piece that was from last week. Now, this was not made, it was chosen.
Chosen.
Correct? Because did we have something happen where the piece didn't make it?
That's right. Oliver made his first mushroom, and it turned into a giant blown raindrop.
Oh, yeah, that's right. He swung it out with gravity and got all buck wild. And
yeah.
So everyone hopefully send a little bit of sympathy to poor Oliver because he had a poor, blown out mushroom action. We'll get him next week because him and Joey switch up every week.
Let's spin the mold.
Spinning the mold, guys, is what we do to find out who gets to go first. Michelle?
No.
What do we decide on?
Oh, yeah, come on
We
over.
do longest drop?
Longest drop.
Now,
After the
Michelle's
reroll
saying
and
she
respin?
doesn't want to do the competition. She gets to pick and choose.
Put a little X on the floor and pretend it's
She's
me.
over here. She's the top of this goblet.
I don't know about that, but that's all right. Come on. Give it to me. Jeez.
Oh!
Now that one's weighted for sure.
Yeah. That's Michelle's second. You guys? What's happening, Sharon? We got Robin in here.
Stop it.
Hey.
Chris is taking up the rear.
So
we all know the rules.
What did you just say?
We all know the rules.
It's a joke.
Oh, I almost fell over with that comment.
The raindrop cannot touch the floor. Disqualification immediately. So you get one gather on a regular size pipe, one drip, no reheats, longest drop that gets knocked off and laid on the floor wins.
And is it really a raindrop?
It's something.
Sounds like a philosophical question.
Drop it like it's hot.
All right, here it goes, guys. And what are we doing? It out of recycled glass?
That's right.
Like
Recycle.
that. So then we can actually use that glass and throw it right back in there.
Maybe. It's not too long.
I'm not going to talk about the tech I've learned over the last 3 times we've done this challenge. I'm just going to get the longest drop. It's looking good. It's all good. It's getting
Just
sloppy.
be aware that if you start swinging it, could be
What
danger
happened?
zone.
How do you?
Watch out.
What's the trick?
Trying to make me lose my focus?
Yes,
Oh, that one's
absolutely.
touching the ground.
I don't know.
Sabotage.
I hate it.
Oh, Jake,
So horrible.
That thing just went down quick.
you checked the furnace temperature first, right? You know it's at like
I checked. It's hot.
21.7.
Oh, let's get the violin out for
Was
Jake
I
now.
next?
No, Michelle's next, and I'm gonna be pretty much getting right out of her way.
knows?
That's no fun.
Don't you guys know the rule with little kids? How many moms do this?
That was
You
no
never
fun.
do a chair this way. Do you know this? Because if you fall, you take the chair. But if you put the chair that way, when you fall, you just like jump down. That's like
I don't know if it makes
Child-
sense in my brain.
child rearing 101. Look, if I fall down, I'm just like, hey, I can step down.
Ah.
But if I was this way and I tried to step down, I'd be like, whoa,
Right.
right?
Yeah.
There's our safety tip for the day.
I like it.
Safety tip 101.
I'm glad I didn't hit the floor.
Well,
So Michelle's
not,
going
not
for
all
it.
of us are as spring-loaded as Joey. He just stands right here and is like, lands on top of the bench.
Just using my big toes, man.
All right, here she goes. I got a feeling she's gonna win.
Woo! Jody Bernard back in the house. Jody, hope everything goes smooth for you there. We got Sharon watching. Kathy, what is happening? Holy!
It
It's a
was
honker.
the lucky blow on the pipe.
We got Mike Bemis on the YT. Marilyn's watching. Dewey, what's happening? Wondering if Mark Vandenberg still works for us.
We just saw Mark at a party.
Yeah, we just saw him the other day. Doesn't work here any longer.
Still part of the glass community here in Detroit,
Big time.
making sweet stuff. Uh-oh, here we go. This one's got an interesting teardrop shape to it.
I would say it's a little chunky.
Now be careful, everybody. She's getting buck wild here. Whoa.
It's looking good.
Yeah. Okay, we got him to spin.
It's not gonna. Oh, hey, nice.
Well,
It
So they-
didn't hit the floor. You're in the game.
That's what they
I'm in
call
the game.
That's how you
full
won
roto.
last week too.
Full roto.
What's up, Greg? We got Kurt Janowski watching with us tonight.
hey, Kurt, it's been a
Hola.
minute. How you
Marilyn.
doing?
Get her going.
Maryland's from Florida. Dave has his money on Jacob tonight. I must be a little far back in the comments. Dave, I'm sorry to let you
Yes.
down. I would have put my
Um,
money on myself too.
I like that trick
Not
though.
tonight, I wouldn't have.
If I would have been just a touch hotter.
That's a nice one, Michelle. That's nice. Oh, Joey's going for a little Marver. A little cooler downer.
Let's take a look and see what Michelle's size is. Well, Joey's getting buck wild.
Joey's
See how
going for the
easily
drop.
he was able to step up that chair?
21 inches for Michelle.
Treachery.
Treachery
Oh,
indeed.
a little stress. Wait, I
Well,
thought
we
we
can't
were
flash.
Nope, denied, denied.
Oh!
Hey!
Almost wrapped that around his leg.
And it's a nice drop.
Oh, that was wild.
A nice drop.
I thought it was
don't know,
going to
though.
catch the
Fortunate
door.
circumstances.
He gets -5 points for flashing in the glory hole.
He's
that centimeters or
disqualified.
inches?
He's disqualified. It was a fun time though.
I don't think it's long enough anyways. We'll go ahead and put it down. Nope.
Yeah.
Denied.
Wah, wah, wah.
Little baby drop.
Even if he was qualified, 18 inches, folks.
That won't quite.
Calcutta? What? All right, so now
Well, Donna, I hope that's
We got Jake down there with his indicator.
jeez. Donna, I hope that doesn't mean what I think it might mean. I hope everything's going okay for you over there. We'll have to get an update on that. But I hope you're doing well. Yep. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, we're sending you great energy, Donna.
all right, we got to distract Chris here because see how I distracted you and it worked?
Yeah.
No distracting allowed. But I'm using the same technique Michelle used.
Oh,
But it
maybe
get-
I need to sit down. Oh, I'm sorry. Am I in your way?
What's happening, Kelly? Pamela's in the house.
I don't know. This fan's going to affect it. I don't think it's going to work.
Oh, he's going for the
Oh boy.
thick stem.
Did you notice that bunny he made over there, the ear? It looked like someone took a bite out of its ear.
Yeah, I did notice that.
And then the two that fell over on the table.
Uh-oh, he's swinging it right towards me.
Up, up.
Watch out.
Oh, he's too cold.
I don't know.
Whoa! Whoa! Hey!
Hey now.
I got the hook drop. I got the hook drop.
Did you hear? I even tried distracting him with saying products were broken.
Look at that.
I know somebody had their money on me. Hopefully.
Hopefully they weren't asking for a straight raindrop.
Oh yeah, disqualified. You're a little crooked.
And it breaks right in the middle. Oh.
Oh, I was so close.
Yeah, that's a winner.
This
That's a
reminds
winner.
me of that,
Those are all really small raindrops, but I can't really talk because mine didn't even make it.
24 Itianos. Chris gets on the cup. On the GA Cup.
I swear, Chris.
Well,
All right. I did lose last time,
yeah, you did.
but we're only going to get better every time the wheel pulls the same thing up.
That's what I would say, except I keep dropping them on the floor.
Wah, wah, wah.
But hey,
All right, guys, now we're going to Goblet Town, which is going to be amazing. So, who's going first? Me?
spin the mold.
Spin the mold?
I want to go
Jake,
first.
do you even have any prep in there?
Any prep?
Yeah.
I got plenty of prep in there.
What you got?
Multiple pieces.
Oh, yeah. I see it. It's over there tucked away.
Spin it up.
All right, here we go. So it's Goblet Night, folks, and goblets are intense. Goblets are what's difficult about glass blowing. Super thin, delicate, multiple pieces connected together, all hot. We're not going to glue anything together. And we had some treachery last month. Chris's piece didn't make it, the final one of the show. And then Joey had a nice one come out. I had a really nice one come out. And then I don't know what else happened on that show, but
Some crazy business.
some craziness.
There's always some craziness going on.
But this is it again here now. And this is going to be, we got a little bit of prep. Whenever anybody, whoever's going first, they got to draw it up and explain their piece to the people.
Give it to me. Dum, dum,
Hey.
dun,
Chris, it is.
That's right, folks. I'm going to walk over and think about it for a minute.
That's a walk?
This guy.
That's right. All right. Now that I thought about it,
Draw it up.
I'm going to. Joey and I took some cane, some of our candy cane twists, and stuck them in the garage earlier today so that we could use those for our stems and our pieces. So I'm going to pick one of those up and I'm going to try to make the same goblet I made last month that didn't make it, and it's going to be pretty sweet. So I'll draw it up real quick here. I'll take these guys and put them over here for safekeeping.
Safekeeping.
Nice and safe.
Yep. So I got to draw it this way now, right?
I'm going to grab a couple pieces of cold cane to show them what we're talking about.
Just go grab a hot one.
Nah.
Get your paws on there. Look at that nice optical texture. Very nice, Chris. Very nice. Nivolio to, what is this, a harp? Looks to be. I think we've got a really nice even piece of candy cane in there that we can use for that. Another Avolio, and then more than likely a blown textured optic foot.
All right. That's
Beauty.
it, guys, with a nice decorative harp.
Put a little flower in the middle of the harp.
What piece do you have made already?
The cup top.
Okay.
And maybe we'll make a leaf and put it in there, Joey?
Yeah.
All right, so we got to put a leaf in here.
You guys, we got a really amazing featured product table. 24 pieces up because of the Easter show. We got a next nice bonus table. We did have a little bit of heads up, a little head of the game special to our VIP members. We talk about having the perks of being a VIP member, the supporters on YouTube, $4.99 a month. This is one of the perks. So we're going to show you that product table. It goes live at 6:30, but there was a little bonus opportunity for the VIP members to get up in there. Here's what the cane looks like, folks. These are 3 different pieces, 3 different color pulls.
That's the one I got in there is the purple, right, Joey?
Yep.
Purple with white.
Yep, purple with white.
Beautiful. So those are super cool. These are about like 20 feet long, if not longer, when we first pull them, and then we chop them down to the lengths that we want. And this is the perfect length
More like 40 to 50.
80 feet long, folks.
7,000 leagues.
About as long as something. So let's see how it goes here. Chris has his cup top in the garage at 1,000 degrees. You got to kind of think about it backwards. And when we do each of our pieces, they're going to be a little different. Joey actually has his centerpiece and the bottom, the foot, in the garage. And I had the top of mine. I made a lid on mine too that's actually done in the annealer because it's not going to be connected. It's going to be set on top. So we'll talk about that when the time is right. But if you guys have questions, if you guys are just joining us for the first time, let us know in the chat. Let us know where you're watching from. Give us some questions. This is show 209 now, and they've come a darn long way, but we know we get new people all the time. We want to be talking about how the glass works. So if there's something you don't understand or something new you just saw, ask us about it, and we're going to see how it goes.
That's pretty exciting.
Yeah.
I was going to say one of the questions we asked last week to win either the gift card or the product was, have you ever tried a glass blowing class? And lots of people said they had Joey and Jake for class. Soft glass is what we do. Borosilicate is what Joey does over the torch. So it was pretty cool. People said they were nervous, but most of them were super excited. So I thought that was kind of cool. And not a lot, there were people from out of state that have taken it in their local area, but just so people understand there's a couple different types of glass.
And there's a bunch of different levels of experience level to take a glass blowing class, but we got a lot of beautiful entry level classes that anyone can do and you won't be disappointed with.
What do they say? It's the most amazing glass experience some people have ever had.
What is?
The
Here?
glass works, yes.
Look at this move. So he's going for the same move he did last week, which is the harp special. He heated up the whole thing even, which isn't easy to do with a long rope like that, but he pretty much turned it from a solid rod into a rope, caught it, held it on the tip, and then flipped it up onto itself. And now I believe he's going to do something else.
I'll take a punty, Joey.
It's not looking purple right now because it's still so hot. So Joey's going to bring over a punty. They're going to flip it around. You got it?
Just make a punty out of her.
He's going to work on the other side of it. Oh yeah, Asheville checking in. Beautiful flip around. Sweet. Carlin, what's happening? Nice to see ya. Little compliment to the crew. No worries, Diana, you're all good. Vicky's wondering if we got any tornadoes near us. I saw a couple posts about tornado warnings and whatnot here in Metro Detroit. Did we see any tornadoes come down the alleyway?
Down Michigan Avenue?
Yeah.
Right out of the city?
Definitely none
Thank
down in
goodness.
Boston Edison, so
No.
fortunately not.
Dundee says best, and that's about 45 minutes. I think it's south from here. So it's around here. Michigan is a beautiful place to live, folks. But it sounds like we've got some sort of tornado situation going down.
it's just me driving up in that area.
Yeah, just driving too fast, Joey.
Tasmanian Joey.
Yeah.
Ah. Here's a pretty cool question from Sarah, which I believe is some sort of family member of Oliver here with the same last name. Look at this curlage. Not the same as spinach. She's asking, is it a possibility to make a functional rolling pin with wood handles to be rolling out dough and whatnot? And if I'm not mistaken, we had one of those in our house growing up.
We had a rolling pin we made for sure. I know how to make a glass rolling pin.
That's super cool. Look at that. Curled back the ends. Before he started curling them, he did cut each one of them so they were the perfect same angle and the same exact length,
Color
too.
leaf, iris.
Yeah.
Anybody watching here tonight come down to the show this past weekend, our Easter show extravaganza? It was a blast. Had a ridiculous time. We were doing demos all weekend, taught some amazing strawberry classes and a couple mushroom classes. But if you guys came to visit, if you got a custom order done here in person, let us know in the chat. I could list off a couple names. But it was just a really, really good time. Beautiful displays in the gallery, and we got that transferred over onto the product table here tonight. We got some sweeties.
You want to take the
Yep.
2 coats or one?
One's fine. Steady.
Doing a leaf in the middle now here now. Nice.
Fancy, fancy, schmancy.
Getting pretty fancy. Starting it off with the big hitter. Boys are awfully quiet over here today. Focused on the goblet work.
No time for shenanigans today. Sorry, folks.
Yep, goblet special.
We had our fun earlier with the forklift. We don't need any more craziness.
Gonna let that fall back on center.
Turkey leg off of it.
It's the perfect size.
Just like snuggled its way right in there.
Big time. All right, we're gonna take the knockoff paddle. So here's this, guys. A little harp with a leaf right in the center of it. Now we're gonna put that away in the garage so I can make the foot and then add it on.
Beauty. Little tap tap. Little flipper on.
All right.
Joey's gonna take it down to the garage. You guys know the deal with the garage. It's 1,000 degrees. You can see it glowing back there.
For me.
You can see Joey's
And we'll
piece on the
drop it
left.
on
Mine's
the
the low
I'll
and
put it on
squatty
now.
one
I'll
on the
make
right.
the Goblets,
Right
then
there.
we'll have you make it iris.
And for anyone who just joined, here's what we're working on.
What is that? Oh, the 20. That brass one right there.
Mm-hmm.
So we're making a fancy foot on this
What kind
Fine.
of fancy foot?
optic 20 point with a roto.
With a what?
The roto.
A big toe?
Rotational forces.
Oh,
we're
the
gonna give it the
roto.
twist.
That sounds delightful.
Oh yes.
Tell them about the glory hole getting fixed.
No, I did not. What happened? No, we didn't go over the table. We should have in between pieces. Oh,
Paddle?
it's gonna be live. As soon as I get a moment, I'll swing this thing around.
I can switch it.
Oh yeah.
Camera's set up.
Good. Okay, you can start that foot.
a nice Evolio. Joey's gonna be starting up on the foot. I'm gonna flip it around real quick and give you guys a pan
Red
across
pipe or
this
green
amazing
pipe?
display.
I don't care.
We got a
Green
brand
fine,
new
but just
product
roll
table
better. Just don't make too
with
big,
this
you know.
guy on the corner.
It's a small bit.
But take a look, folks. There's our snail from the experimental show. Mushrooms, we got chicks up there. Bunnies. Mini bunnies. Eggs. Jumbo nest bowl. It's all there. We'll give you some detailed shots of that once we're done with this first goblet successfully.
Dawn says what is the garage?
Why doesn't the garage have doors?
One on the left.
It would get too hot.
Yep.
The garage doesn't have doors because it would get too hot, guys. It's like you want to have it open so you can make sure that the pieces don't slump or melt. So you have the temperature set up so that it's the perfect temperature. It's sitting at about 1,000 degrees on the right side, and the left side is a lot hotter. So you move it over as you're getting ready to take things out of the garage,
Right.
preheating it. But if you keep it on the right side where it's only 1,000 degrees, it never moves.
And we have our
So we
bubble.
just blew a beautiful bubble right in there. Little swing.
So this is a blown foot, guys, and I'm making it optically twisted one that's going to match the cup top I already made.
All right, I want to do a shout out to our volunteers who worked the show. We had Sharon and Con, but I have to say, Sharon, the bunnies that are on the table, they were at the show. There's just so much to look at the show and our displays and stuff. It's hard to see everything out there. So all the items on the table tonight are items that are featured in our
Stay here
show.
and blow with me. Blow. Keep going. Good. Go ahead and you can go ahead and flash it.
Hold on.
Look at the dance they're doing right here, the flip around special. Chris has got the Evolio back. Joey's now heating back up that blown foot.
Deep. There you go. Okay, I want to make sure I get this on center, and I can also twist up the. Come on, step over here. There you go. Drop. Blow lightly. Good. A little more.
Little extra
Good.
twist, I like it. Nice.
Tighten it up a little bit on the twist.
So this is the intense goblet work for you folks. This is dropping a bubble, a paper thin bubble on the bottom of the glass with some optics on it. Joey thinking ahead, just wax the jacks a little bit there. And Chris is gonna be knocking off he's choosing the size of the foot right here by picking as much as he wants to take off the end. Cools it down with some air. A little more metal. And here goes the knock. Nice. You can see real quickly if you were looking, a little hole in the end of it. That's going to be opened up and be the lip of the foot.
All right, so now I want to make sure I don't overheat this foot. If you do, it'll actually shrink up and get a lot thicker. So you want to work it right at the brink of it, just starting to move, so that you keep that thinness.
Yes.
Perfect wall thickness, right?
Right. You overheat it, it just thickens it up. Sometimes it'll even close your hole.
Are you
Like
going for
pizza, right?
Exactly.
You going for the fold?
Oh yeah.
See the tech here. Setting the tone for the night. He's in there. He's got the fold. He's lifting it. Beautiful. Just needs a little more heat.
That went all the way in, and then I pulled it all the way back
I watched it. I was like, oh boy.
And the table is live, folks.
6:30, that must be.
The table is live. So
kidding.
featured on there, we got our snail special from the Cane Pull-In Experimental Show this Sunday. You guys let us know in the chat if you saw that video. It was a blast. Me, Joey, and Oliver going to town. That extra bonus snail from that show is live on the website. Then we've got a bunch of other just amazing extravaganza featured products. We've got 2 more goblets to make after this.
All right, so there's a nice little blown foot.
Let's see that. Yeah. What's that, gold?
It's a iris matching the cup top with a 32 ridged optical mold bit.
32.
Is that what that one is, Jake?
I think it's 20.
That's 20?
Yeah.
Even better.
John's like,
So now we're going to punny this up, and then I'm going to add that harp with the leaf in it right on the center, and then I'll put the cup top on the top.
Stick.
Look at that flip around.
I am going to take a stickum bit, Jake, so if you want to bring that to me while Joey's got the going up with the harp.
It is nice having 3 people for this exact moment. You can do
Sure
it with 2,
is.
but it's a little bit hectic. Tell me when you're sweaty.
I'm sweaty.
You're sweaty?
I'm
Yeah.
ready.
We gotta all be equally sweaty, Joey.
Oh.
Joey, you're going to set this on the bench for me.
You ready?
Yep.
Notice how he grabbed
Set
that
on the
glob
bench.
with the tweezers to preheat the tweezers a wee bit.
I already did it.
Watch this. Beauty. That's all the time that foot can stay out of the heat, especially with the folded lip on it. If it captures a little air around that bottom edge of the lip, it's even more susceptible to cracking. So you got to do those moves fast. Get the tweezers on there so it stiffens up and cools down, and get right back in the heat just like he did. Now he's got 1 or 2 more heats to equalize it while that connection's still warm.
Move the cup over.
But it looks like he's satisfied. And we're going to be going for what, an Evolio now?
Now we got the another stickum bit. We put the cup on.
All right.
You're just going to go up with that, Joey, for now, since it wasn't sitting over there very long.
Just holler when you're ready. This is
All
it.
right.
It's coming together.
Let's go.
All right, here we go.
Steady. Joey.
Nice.
Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo.
That's a honker. It's a big boy. We're not going to be putting a GA stamp on any of these.
Sign them up.
We're going to hand sign them. One last straightener upper. Joey's ready with the bling bling on the hole. That's
Looking pretty
amazing.
good. Now we're going to bring that gold out, guys.
Wow.
Yep.
Here comes the gold. Joey just cut off the oxygen in the hole so you can see the flames bursting. And here's the final shot after that moment of nothing. Look at the purple iridescence on the gold.
We got a fork ready, Joey?
Yep. He's going for 1 heat, a little bit of water on the lone foot. Whoa.
Come on over.
Which oven?
Here we go. Come on, baby.
2.
No. No stamp on goblets. Nice.
Woo, we got it in there. All right.
Beautiful.
First
tight.
one. Let's go.
All right.
All
That's
right.
just top-notch, intense action right there.
Yeah, that's nice. Get that knot in the stomach. I love it, guys. That one's a real sweetie. That'll be going live. Michelle will be sticking that on there for sale because it did survive. You got it.
Well, let's flip it around and let's take a look at some of the products. Show off some of our favorites, folks. All right. So we're starting, we got 2 different sets of number 1, which means I believe they're on separate product pages. So they are an A and a B. They're live to everybody right now, but as we mentioned, the VIPers get first access on the release of brand new products. We do have, I gotta show that one off. This is a brand new product, this one's sold, but this is our new style of mushroom. One of many styles of mushroom with the uncompletely melted frit on the inside. This is why we had to give the VIP the perks of the first pick. We will be making more of these, so don't fret. That one's sold, but here's another beauty with the electric blue in the stem. Natural bend to it, super cool. And these are bubbles on top, so this is kind of what came from the that original, or the log that we made, those mushrooms on there, that style came from these guys right here. So they're looking amazing. We have a bunch of our standalone specials here that go onto a metal stake. This one's incredible with the bar color orange and a nice whiskey and a little bit of tobacco on the stem. Super nice. GA stamps on them. But a bunch of different ones of those. There's individual pictures of all of these on the website, so take a gander at them. Looks like Chris is just handling business here. These are amazing right here, folks. Something brand new, another brand new product that you're gonna wanna take a peek at. The new style bunny. They're all solid. They got some nice weight, stamp on the bottom, little pink nose. Each ear set's gonna come out a little bit different. They're one of a kind, individual. And I think this was number 8. You guys don't buy anything without looking at the picture of it on the website. Joey, what do you think about these products?
I'm thinking they're looking pretty springy.
Pretty springy, folks. You heard it here. Joey said it. We got a couple more of our signature eggs here still available and for sale. These ones special for the show tonight. Michelle said that she's just going to include the egg base because we know not all you guys have a nest bowl. We have them in various different sizes and whatnot, but some people like to display them just straight up like that. So it's going to come with an egg base. Those are great for acorns too that we sell, the solid paperweight acorns, but it's looking pretty good, folks. You got an amazing other bunny up here, another one-of-a-kinder egg right there, couple chicks, one with bunny ears, few mushrooms left it looks like, and of course our jumbo nest bowl in the brand new color 2023, the electric green.
I like it. Look at number 1, he's getting rowdy.
Oh yeah, and this guy, watch out. Those paws, those bunny paws,
He looks like he could
they'll
go
get
on a
ya.
platter with a bunch of chocolate on it.
Totally.
Is he amphibious? He's got webbed paws. He's going for a swim later on today.
He just got out of his hole.
Ow.
We'll get a couple
Stretching.
felt pads on the bottom of him. That's number 1, and then you got this beautiful purple one, classic bunny purple, number 7 right there.
Wanted to give you a hug.
He's going for the hug. He's not serving up any platters.
And this particular piece is one of my favorites, folks.
Whoa.
Wow.
What could you
Oh,
do with
man.
something like that?
What do you call that, Chris?
You could put this in the fireplace. This is called Woodicus maximus. It's really great. Look at the texture, ornate, a lot of grain. It's
All-
looking pretty
all
good.
natural?
This is amazing heat. All natural.
And it smells good.
Oh, yeah.
Tastes good too. All
Back
right.
to the hot shop. Back to
You
the hot
guys
shop.
got to spin the
Spin the mold.
right? You and Joey.
You want to
who's
spin
next?
this one, Joey?
I'll spin it since I'm already done.
What? All right,
There
I'm
it is,
over
guys.
here. Whoa.
That was a nice toss.
So this is for the next goblet.
Give it to me.
Come on, baby.
Give it to me.
Ah,
It's looking
they got
like
the
me,
Jake
folks.
on.
It's looking like me.
All right. Save the best for last.
That's
you
right.
know?
You guys did see that one go into the oven, right?
Yep, that one's safe and sound.
Draw it, make it,
We just smudge it on out of the
own
way.
it.
All right, I'm drawing the next one. So this is, actually I have my drawing over here, but I'll draw it in chalk too if we need to. But I was thinking about it on the couch last night, had a couple different ideas. This one could be a next week special, but this is the one we're going for here. And someone commented when I put it on my Instagram, they said, is that a burger on top?
Burger.
And I think it might be, that was actually Toby up that said that. Might be because I have takeout written on it, like it's like some kind of takeout burger. But I was wondering if there would be an Avolio here or not. And I'm kind of thinking that there should be, but we'll see how it goes. But this whole long stem here is going to be that frit that we just showed you that's filled with frit. So it's going to be this electric bright orange body, gold foot, gold optic or straight optic underneath part with the gills of the mushroom. An amazing idea from Chris. And then on top here is all red with white spots, a lid that we're going to put on top. And that was already made before the show. We don't know how much time. This could take an hour long to make the whole thing. So we made the topper. The bottom's in the garage ready to go. Gonna make the stem, put a foot on it, flip it around, and put the top on it.
Give it the beans.
Give it the beans.
I was thinking about maybe putting a whole bunch more tools on the bench for you.
Oh yeah?
Do you want me to get the rest of these and put them out?
Sure.
Bring it up,
You're gonna be
man.
putting out
Handle?
Use these when you put the handles on that.
Not today.
All right, you're not
No
gonna be
stamp.
stamping it.
Don't need it.
You're might use the puffy,
That looks good.
jacks, tweezers, shears, and diamond shears.
Do we need this?
Nope. Nope.
For measuring how big one's head is when working on a masterful piece, you know?
Alrighty.
Hope everybody's having a good
I want to
Tuesday
get
evening.
a good look.
Almost said weekend. It's not the weekend anymore. It's been a busy weekend.
You guys, right now, it's Jake's goblet time right now. He's up.
End scene. Cue. Cut. All right, here we go. This is so much fun. Don't you feel like you're in like a movie set or a movie scene behind the scenes?
Maybe, yeah. Kinda.
Kinda are.
I think.
Wow.
Love it when you get a perfect gather like that. The glass is hot. Not a piece of schmuck to be found.
So this is the stem, right?
That's right.
Paula?
And what color is the stem gonna be?
Clear
Clear oni,
with orange.
orange in it.
Yep, a little bit of orange.
Orange is like the perps, right?
Yeah,
That's some type of like glass blowing lingo.
orange.
Orange and perps all over it. I think having a mushroom. Oh, he's pulling a Oliver, guys.
What's going on there, Jake?
He fell back into the longest teardrop. But you know how you kind of invented the bottom of the mushrooms? Pull out shape?
Yeah.
A set of goblets that look like mushrooms.
I thought about doing the foot that way.
and doing the foot that way.
I thought
and
about
then
it.
even having them be like a parfait dish, like for yogurt and granola or something in the morning, and have them go with the
Mushroom and just a
mushroom
low
color,
bowl.
and you're eating your earthy granola out of it.
That would be cool.
Yeah, sprinkle a little chaga mushroom powder on there,
Dirt.
a little dirt.
Dirt's cool too. So now I'm gonna try, and I wonder if I should just leave it natural like that or marver it and get it real tight and straight.
You should puff it out and swing it out some more.
Even longer.
Or even wall thickness, unless you want the really thick.
It was pretty floppy. It was pretty radical there for a minute.
It is a radical goblet show.
It is a mushroom. Dad, can I get a paddle from you? Like right about now. Well, that's good on the air. Good.
Woo, smoking.
Little smokiness. You'll go home and get on that creative.
It's a lot of glass.
Now you can. A little smoky. Jake will go home on that creative
We're gonna
couch
do a Maurice on the
of
bottom.
his and start thinking
Two
about
part.
some new
Give me
ideas.
1 second. I'm gonna swing it one more time. I got one more paddle from you, Dad.
Jeez.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Actually, the swing just gave it the beautiful look, so we're good. Thank you for being here for
False alarm.
that. Yep. I'm gonna need 1 second.
Ready?
Nope.
Hear us, but they don't see us.
It's on now. It's back on.
This cord is so loose. All right, so what did you do?
It's working.
I understand.
So see how like we could masking tape.
Yeah.
Paddle?
No. It's gonna be a two-parter.
We're gonna do it together, bigger one.
Yeah, you probably could.
I'll get it.
That's what I did. So whoever, yeah, that's what I had. Yeah, it wasn't though. It was like full tight. It was just like
So we got this baby lined up real nice. We're gonna put the second part on here, the Evolio. I think it's just
I'll drop it over the top.
oh, it might have been. I don't know.
no.
But it was like full
all right.
tight.
It's just made it too big.
Remember,
Yeah.
I'm gonna restart this.
Pause. Yep. When in doubt. Yes. When in doubt, start over. No funny business here, right? Boy, boy, oh boy.
It's a little too thick on the bottom, and to have that frit on the inside, filling up the inside of the shroom, and then just to end at a weird, like, tight point at the bottom, I wanted it to spread out a little bit more. And it was just huge and heavy anyway for a goblet.
And just remembering that he's never made one of these before, folks.
Yeah.
This was birthed
Last
out of
night
the
on
mental
couch.
birth canal on the couch last night.
The mental birth canal.
That's right.
Is that like your shower thoughts?
Yes. Very similar scenario. That's an appropriate size right there.
Yeah, it's gonna get tall quick. That's plenty.
So we'll go for the capaddle on this one.
Joey paddling on capping or whatever.
Show.
Shofo.
Chauffeur. Trying to let the top stiffen up by just heating the bottom up so we don't squish the whole thing and turn it into a slinky.
I like slinkies.
Slinkies are cool.
Slinkies.
Not on this
You can make
goblet.
a glass slinky.
Sounds pretty cool.
Have you seen those?
I'm pretty excited about that glory hole.
Me too. I forgot to talk about it. Cap it,
It's,
Dad. Blow. Good.
The new glory hole, you guys, we have is super sweet. It's got a ribbon burner on it instead of a regular Gibberson burner, which is a particular type of glass blowing burner, and it's super sweet. I'm
he's
describing
explaining
it to him. But it's an amazing thing because it burns real quiet and it burns real hot and evenly. So we're upgrading.
All right.
Are you?
All right, so he's forming the
Much
stem,
beer.
and now he's going to end up putting what, an
Still a little
Evolio?
weird, but
Yep,
An
two-part.
Avolio and then the foot?
Yes, an Avolio.
All right, he's got an Avolio, which means spool in Italian, guys, and that's the connection point between the foot and the stem, and then the stem in the
I
cup.
think we'll be able to get both off this one.
And especially
Just go right into the heat with it.
when you're using the garage and you're adding multiple pieces together, the Avolio is the part of the cup that you grab to connect them. When you saw me grab my cup that I added onto my stem and foot, I grabbed it by the Avolio. If you tried to grab it by the thin sides of the cup, you'd crack the cup very quickly. So that's a really traditional Italian way of blowing glass. I mean, prior to like 1985, nobody knew how to make an Avolio in America. It was an Italian thing. And the Italian masters came over and started teaching people how to make Avolios and how to make stemware. That wasn't an early American style of stemware.
What did early American glasswork look like, Chris?
All right, I'm ready for it.
They were more just like patties on top of patties. A lot of the Steuben work. And some of the Steuben stuff, some of the older Steuben stuff did dabble in some Avolios. So he's fusing these two little pieces of glass together, and Joey's going to be paddling him as he shapes this little sewing spool shape, which is the strongest part of the goblet.
Somebody said, what exactly is frit?
Frit. Whoever asked that question, you guys, it's a great question. What's frit? Jake's talking about pouring frit down inside this stem like you did in the mushrooms that were on the featured table just for a very short period of time. They got snatched up. But frit is crushed up glass color that is crushed up and then sifted into certain sizes. You can have a frit with size 0, size 1, 2, 3, or 4. 4 being about the size of a pea, and then 0 almost being powder. Because the one size after 0, then there's double 0, then there's powder, which is the consistency of flour. All right. Doing a little centering, looking good. So everything about stemware is building it off of the blowpipe, just like a lathe. You're using those jacks like a lathe. Everything's very symmetrical.
Doing a blown foot?
Yeah, blown foot out of gold.
Optic?
No, just smooth.
All right, he's going for a blown foot like the one I put on, guys. It's going to be golden color with no optics.
That's what's so darn difficult about goblets, everything.
Well, the other thing that I want to mention to everybody out there is that a lot of studios only make goblets and that's it. We make probably about 40 different production items, and goblets are one of them, but we don't blow goblets very often. One of the motivating factors for us to have the first Tuesday of every month be Goblet Night is that it's gonna get us blowing goblets more. That's what the fun is, the challenge. And you're seeing it, and I've been blowing goblets for about 25 years. Joey and Jake haven't been blowing them very long, so this is a perfect opportunity to get them on the upward scale of them starting cups now and collecting them, because that's the cool thing about goblets is they're very collectible, you know. I do think it'd be a cool idea on these Mondays that if we signed our cups, I'm going to sign mine, Chris Nordine, and it'll also be signed Glass Academy with the show number.
Good. A little more. Good.
All right, looking good. So Joe's going to drop this puppy.
How spicy would you like it?
Pretty spicy.
Too spicy.
So
Like
this
a
is
medium
all
plus?
about
Medium
centering,
plus.
all about timing, and all about everything.
Yep. Good.
Very nice. Nice execution there, guys. Give him a round of thumbs. If you're on YouTube, just clap it away.
It's a lot easier when there's not optics on it.
Yeah.
Just a bubble on there.
pretty nice.
That was nice.
One might say. Fair.
So is that goblet on there yet, Shell? What'd you say? Mine? Oh, well, guys, I guess my goblet's already got online and it's already gone, so that was quick.
Sorry, we didn't give you the fair warning.
It's hard to say, but it's pretty cool to say that you bought a piece. You bought a piece, whoever bought it, when it was 1,000 degrees.
Yeah.
Maybe
Most
hotter.
of the time, it's room temperature. It might
That's
even be a little
cool.
hotter, but it's in the annealing oven, sitting at 1,000 degrees, and you bought it. That's sweet.
That is sweet. That's a cool perspective.
Yeah,
Hot off the presses.
Yeah.
exactly. Hot off the pipe.
Yep. That's right.
That thing broke real nice. Not
It
having
doesn't-
optics, too.
doesn't get any hotter than that off the pipe.
No, it doesn't.
At the Renaissance, people buy them from us before they're even off the pipe, and that's
Yeah.
when it's the jinx.
Totally.
That's when the piece doesn't survive because you're all nervous because someone's like, I'll buy that for
It's
$400. And you're like, oh no.
Oh, nice, Jacob.
Nice rip.
I guess.
Someone noticed the new paddle.
Oh, yeah.
We're breaking it in. Slowly but surely. It's getting the work. Getting the beans, as Oliver would say.
Getting the beans.
I was telling somebody the other night we were at a glass blowing party. Yes, folks, they do have glass blowing parties. There was a big one this past week, but I was telling them I was making all my own paddles here, and one of them had the most beautiful grain on it that I actually kept it, and it's at home hanging in the kitchen, and we sometimes eat cheese off of it.
Like a charred cooterie board.
It's never been used, but it's a charcuterie.
Charred cooterie.
Yeah. I wonder if that would add a little smoky flavor to your cheese and olives.
Probably.
That'd be delicious. Nothing bad about it. Charcoal is supposed to absorb toxins, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I heard a funny story about that the other day with somebody's dog and an unfortunate bag of treats that the dog shouldn't have had.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Having to get expensive charcoal stuff for your dog to get their system clean.
Nice foot.
It's looking good. I think it looks a little too wide for this stem right now, but wait till you guys see the topper on it.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to be about the same width on the topper. And then you got a lid on it, of course, too. That's the mushroom lid. So we'll be showing that off in a minute. Well, actually, you guys won't see that until the annealer reveal because it's in the box, cooled down. We measured the top that we're going to put on here and made a lid perfectly to match.
I want to say what some of our customers is now they're buying gifts. Someone got a very nice gift.
Oh, boy. Little Easter present.
Yeah, maybe you're watching the show. I don't know.
We'll do them a little smaller next time.
We have a comment.
Oh?
Chris Nordine that says I'm on Facebook now.
Chris Nordine's on Facebook.
Chris is on
Everybody look
Facebook?
out.
You guys, look, I'm on Facebook. If you focus the camera into here, we could have some type of crazy phenomenon happen.
You weren't just like stepping in the middle of all that, were you?
Not
Phenomenon.
me. I was getting the pipe.
Phenomenon.
Uh-huh.
Do-do-do-do.
I think because I'm just married to tech support, I get a little extra hardcore treatment.
You're married to Bess. I didn't
The
know
bus. The bus runs over me a lot. I'm telling you, I want to get a shirt made that's got bus tire tracks going over the back of the shirt.
that. How can the bus not run over with you when you're like, I'm on Facebook? Like,
I'm just saying.
He's just saying, you guys.
what are you
doing
saying?
Yes, I'm doing it.
the Frit dump?
I'm doing it.
All right.
Joey's got me thinking about water over here.
We got to make a custom trough.
I'm
spoon.
parched. If we do, that would be cool. Oh, thanks, dude.
We got to turn the ice machine on.
It is ice cold.
It's time to turn the ice machine
That's
on,
amazing.
guys.
Yeah, it is. We'll have to do that.
What?
Yeah, he's talking about it like it's something he can't do.
The last 3 people I said turn the ice machine on, they said, oh, but Chris, the ice machine needs to be cleaned out. And then they looked at me and they
You
just
gonna
walked
spoon it
away.
for me?
And I was
We're coming
like,
right over here,
oh,
Bess.
really? Is that my job?
What is your job?
It's not my job to clean the ice machine. Here we go.
1 sec. All right.
The dump.
Another one. One more. Beauty.
Call that snorkeling in Glasgow world.
I think you just gave it the beans, Joey. Still needs a little more juice.
Probably dump the excess back in the tray.
Yeah, it's not connected to the bottom. I want to get it right down by the Evolio. There it is. That's it.
Might be time for the third party to
Boy, that's cool
jump
looking.
in and get some stick and bit action going on, or what?
Sweet. We're gonna put a Scavolio on there.
Are we? You got an Evolio on the cup, don't you?
Oh, you're right. Yeah, so let's do an over-the-top stick and bit.
I don't
A
know
ball
if you
right in
want to
there.
do it over the top. I think you want to heat it up and just stick the thing right on the end of that.
Onto an open tube.
If you put, the Evolio is probably that big, and if you put a hot bit on there, it's going to bubble up because of the air pressure inside of it. It'll blow out. What
It's
do
up
you
for
want? You want
debate.
a stick 'em bit? Stick it on there, tap it in, then torch it?
Yeah, I think so.
All right.
What happened?
You got to warm it up.
Warm it up. Whoop. That's like intently watching.
Call me when you need me.
I was gonna say, well, I'll tell that story later. Let me take one more heat.
All right.
All right,
Now.
I'm ready.
I remember that. I'm
Yeah.
ready.
I think they've
We
all
won't get
heard
into
that
that.
story.
Here he comes, low torchy.
Yep. Yeah, I did. I warmed them up.
Oh yeah, looking good. Get it in there.
This looks like a perfect Reese's Pieces holder. Just saying.
I want to eat ice cream out of it.
It's got a beautiful, nice mushroom lid. Already made.
I'm gonna take one more heat and I just gotta straighten up the top of it a little so the lid sits on there nice. But the stem looks pretty cool and it's pretty light too, having it being a blown stem like that.
Yeah.
For being such a tall. Jeez.
It was pretty flat. I want to change the diameter of it.
It's not flat at all. Now it's flat.
Has aspirations
There we
to
go.
be flat.
Reduction.
Yes.
Get that foot nice and good.
We've got a question asking when will the beverage area open and did it get a name yet?
Oh, the beverage area has not, the name is not decided, but we're working on it, and we're shooting for June. That looks great, Jake.
It's cool.
Forky. Remember to lean that way down. There you go. Oh yeah. Shoo! Number 2. Yeah, and it's got a beautiful mushroom lid. That one is tight.
Wow.
All right,
Cool.
folks. That's number 2. Now we have to spin the mold to see who's going next.
Who's gonna go next?
Well, I don't know, you know. Maybe Jake and I could do another one.
After mine.
All right, guys. Well, that's really, really good 2 sweet cups. Now, Joey's got a cup in the garage that he and I put together. Just the stem and the trumpet foot, which is a tall, long, very elegant purple and white thing. So he's going to be blowing the cup top.
Show him the drawing.
Yep. Joey's got the drawing right here. You want to tighten up your drawing, or you want me to tighten it up? You better come on over here, pal. And Joey's pretty good at it. He's going to do what he does best, you guys. He's going to sit like this, and he's going to put his hand between his legs like this, and he's going to draw it. So let's see it, Joey.
Let's use my toes instead. Well, unfortunately, I already drew mine right side up in the opposite direction of everybody else. So what's already made is we started with a marble, made that a little high. And I've got a piece of candy cane that has been swirled up inside of it. We're gonna make an avolio off of the bottom of the foot here. Or not the foot, this would be the top of the goblet. We've already made this long, stretched out trumpet foot, which is basically an extendo cup that's much less voluminous, and it's used as a foot instead of a cup top. Very nice style. And then I'm gonna try and match that perps with white accents. Something like that.
I like it.
Yeah, let's see. What if we did a flat bottom on the top? A little more sharp edged.
There you go. I think that looks nice.
Yes. All right, switching it up.
All right, we're doing it.
Gather up enough material to shape, and then put it up with some perps. Prepare it for the optic mold. We're going to put some weight on the edges.
That is a nice gather there Joey's got. Looking good. And you just, what color? Perps, right?
Perps.
And you're doing white. You want me to flatten that out for you?
Yeah. Come on the table.
You want another table?
I wouldn't say no.
This way he can get some really nice white lines on the optics, guys.
Ooh. Little something fancy.
Little something, something.
Look at the pat technique.
I learned that from my friend Pat.
Oh yeah. Pat, the padding specialist.
I was going to take my ring and I could roll it across the bit.
And
Right across it and make that pattern on the side of the glass.
Whoa. You got the best zoom on that. All right, Joey. I will say this cup foot that he has over there, watch your elbow now, Chris. Thank you. Is freaking tight. Wait till you guys see it come out. It's got a beautiful fluted foot to it. We're gonna see what goes on with the cup top. He's gonna be matching it, it sounds like. With the perch and the white.
Yeah.
Can that be any flatter, Chris? The weight?
Yes.
I need to ask. It's just
Get the roller
covered
out.
in the texture.
You gotta get the roller.
doesn't
Where's
get any
our,
flatter than
our
this.
bread roller?
It doesn't get any flatter than
With
this.
the bread roller,
if
it
we
does.
had
Look
a
at-
glass dough roller.
We have a glass dough roller.
This is my dough roller.
Don't be patting your dirty fingers all over my cool drawing.
What? Whose mitts are dirty?
Does that say takeout on it?
It does.
It
He's
does.
ordering
That's why people thought it was a burger.
take out.
Polka Polka special. What's on that burger, Jake?
All kinds of good toppings.
Well, what did you use? You used the 12 pointer before, so you need the big 12 pointer,
Can't
right?
see it.
To match.
Yep, that'll do it.
That'll
Thanks,
do.
We almost had a catastrophe on our
A
hands.
catastrophe.
I reckon.
Apollo would be disappointed in me.
Does everybody know who Apollo is? Put it
Apollo
in the
Creed.
chat. No.
He's the guy who kicked Rocky's ass.
Whoa. Ask. Into the mold. With pressure.
Sure.
He swings at one time.
Okay.
Now what?
Heat it. Rock and roll it. Take it to,
here we go.
We're taking it to Vegas.
Beautiful.
I didn't know how else to reference that.
Stay focused.
It's a really good movie with Johnny Depp, I think, that would explain this well for people.
Which movie?
I don't know, it's an older one. It's about Vegas.
I think I know the one you're
I
talking
think
about.
you do too. I think you've told me about it as well.
Little double douse.
Yeah. Two time.
Do most people know what those little like tadpole looking pieces on the wall over there are? Nope. Tadpolers. Yep.
That's what you're calling it.
We had a couple people ask this weekend during demos, and we were blowing glass, got the microphone out, we were just kicking it with the people. It was a great time. But those are color samples of the recycled tank. Failed raindrops that hit the floor. It's true. That was Bess's guess.
Not a bad guess. That's not
a bad guess
at all.
It's kind of what mine looked like at the beginning of the show here. But no, every time we melt a pot at different levels of recycled glass,
Gotta be able
they're
to flatten
deeper
the bottom
or
a little
lighter
bit.
blues. So it's really nice to do a little tester like that every time we melt a new pot.
All right.
Might be all right. Blow.
Oh yeah.
Whoa.
You hear that texture through Joey's microphono? Oh, he's getting the paddle out.
Muscle in it.
Oh, the torque. We really need our neckline. I almost forgot that at our glass blowing party on a really large
Big old pitcher.
pitcher face, chest piece looking thing.
I will. Bess is just suggesting to me that I mentioned to our VIP subscribers on YouTube to just remember that we've started posting some polls and some different various questions and surveys for our VIP members through YouTube. So you should be getting an email notification with the email that you signed up for your YouTube account with and signed up to be a subscriber, a VIP subscriber of ours. And I think she's done a couple different polls, and there's many more to come. So just stay in tune with that. Check your emails during the show. Faux show.
And a little hint, make sure it's a current email.
Make sure it's a current email, says Michelle.
Jake's Goblet's going to be on there, folks, real soon.
Yep, my Goblet's going to be on. Oh, it's on.
It's on there.
Goblets for sale. Keep in mind that there will be a red, like I showed on the drawing, a red cap. Mushroom cap topper, bright red with white spots on
The
it.
lid, yeah, the lid.
That's gonna fit in and nestle in real nice on top. We had it all measured out, and it came together beautifully with an
We gotta finish this, don't
bright
we?
orange stem.
I gotta open this. So
You're going to open it and then punny it up on the inside. So you're going to put a Maurice on the bottom. We're going to punny it up on the Maurice, right?
Yep.
You ready?
And ready. I lost my tongue roll there.
Whoa. Almost dropped your
Just
tongue.
stop rolling out a flat tire.
So what's the plan then? This is the cup top, correct?
Up top, we're gonna do an over the top volio.
Top.
Top to bottom, bottom to top. Flip flop,
Right.
drop to top.
And there it is, folks. You heard it here.
Top.
The plan.
No cap. Is that what the
Joey's going over the top with it. This is top special, over the top now. Nice and juicy.
just my Maurice, or should I do the whole volio?
Little snip.
Thinking it's looking good for that. I'm gonna heat it real quick. What? Heat it. It's gonna be the
You said
Evolio.
something.
I'm going to heat it. It's going to be the Evolio.
Evolio. Oh.
Here we are, folks. The gathering point. Show number 209. Started 3 years ago. We've had many people on the show. We're here tonight with the OG crew. We got some amazing tech with Heather and Bess helping out. You got Michelle putting up the products, making sure the displays look amazing, directing the show. Joey and Chris here. We're out of Dearborn, Michigan. Experimental shows on Sunday. Every piece that's here, whether it's purchased or not, we're going to be showing off on the Annealer reveal, and that is Thursdays at 3 o'clock on YouTube, folks. It's going to be a really nice Annealer reveal. This is going to be one where we're all waiting to get in here early in the morning. I'm going to be the earliest one
What
here.
is the experimental
I
show?
want them to be sharper and straighter.
The experimental show, to be switching subjects from what I was talking about, is when we experiment with the glass.
I know, but like we just said, it was in the e-news and stuff. It would just be nice to talk a little more.
The experimental show is Sunday mornings at 9 a.m., folks, and that's when we do not something we know how to do. Honestly, at this point with Goblets, we're learning, and I'm trying different things. We all are. So it's a little bit experimental for at least Joey and I, but the experimental show is truly just trying out techniques we haven't done before, testing out new things. Last week was a little bit experimental, but we've done it before, pulling some cane. It turned out really cool, and we got a beautiful snail out of it as well. Beautiful bright green.
Forgot about that.
Super cool. That snail was sold instantly. And so now it looks like Chris is shaping up a Ponteal. We're gonna flip this thing around. The reason we flip this around for anyone who's new to the show is you wanna have an opening you can open it up with. Just like we had to knock something off to open up the feet of the goblet, this is the other way to open up a vessel. You don't squeeze that line down all the way. You can leave it a little bit open, a little bit of break, and there's gonna be a tiny hole there that Joe's gonna be able to open up and finesse into this upside down shape right here.
Very nice.
And so this is
Once
the
I get
foot.
it plugged in trim, maybe I'll
That's
let
gonna
that
be the cup.
You want another prep?
So yeah,
White?
I don't have one on the bottom.
Boys are
but we could-
whispering over
I
here.
don't think you need one. I let it scallop too.
You can speak to the
So I
people.
won't paddle it.
We're talking about the difference between an application of white lip wrap versus the possibility of a scallop texture on the top. Throw in a couple more teeth there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
So-
move your dealio over.
Okay. Get it. cooking.
Lynn's watching from St. Clair Shores.
I got some homies over there.
All right.
Might
It's a
be.
beautiful spot.
Yep.
Glass
Gorgeous.
Academy's posting about how to become a VIP. Looks like some people are asking. Super cool situation, a little VIP access. Now that we're getting things back figured out, we got Heather working on tech support. We're gonna get back into doing some of those VIP insider YouTube videos. We're doing something cool in the shop. We just make a little extra post, little video, we'll upload it, show you something behind the scenes. $4.99 a month, a good old coffee a month. Good.
Tulip.
Kind of looks like that plant that used to eat people on that show. The one we made that one time, the pot.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, from Mario.
Yeah.
Totally.
But it used to be one before that. It was like a. It was like
the
a.
Galaxy. Or the one guy's Guide to the Galaxy.
Yeah.
Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. I think it's in
But
there too.
it was a monster movie. It was kind of like. That's it. Little
Yep.
Shop of Horrors.
That's the one.
What are they called? It's like a cult movie. Because people used to go to the movies with like loaves of bread and oranges and bags of tomatoes and throwing them all over the place, getting crazy.
That's Rocky Horror Film
But
something
they did
or
the
other,
same
isn't
thing
it?
for Little Shop of Horrors too.
Well, no, we'll just run it. Just gonna run it. Scalp route.
Look at the beautiful color on this piece. So he's working it hot. It's looking good. No paddle necessary.
So what we're gonna have to do, folks, which is a pretty tight move, is once he gets this cup top finished with that flared out shape, I'm gonna make a punty, and we're gonna punty it up on the inside of the cup. Then he's gonna put a stickum bit on the bottom of that Avolio, and then I'm gonna bring the stem and ball out on a paddle, and he's gonna stick it on there with one flailing hot move.
Woo!
And you guys will have to be the judge if you think Joey's flailing or not.
I'm always flailing. What do you mean?
Got a little bit of a heat signal on the camera, so I'm backing it up a little bit. I'll get
Yeah,
some
I'm feeling a
detailed
little
shots
toasty,
back
too.
here. Yeah, it's starting to warm up in
Busted a
Michigan.
sweat. Told you it's time to turn the ice machine on.
It is. It's true.
The indicator's when the first bead of sweat drips off your nose and cracks your piece, the ice
Yeah.
machine's turned on.
Exactly.
Oh, come on. Give me some more.
He's really ripping it open.
I'm going
You
to keep
start to
ripping.
see the perps coming out in there a little bit.
He is whipping it.
He is whipping it.
Whip it real good.
Wow.
All right. I also want to have that nice taper towards the flat edge on the bottom that I'm making right here. So we'll do a little bit of...
Hang it down, heat it deep and hang it down as you're spinning it out, you know what I mean? There you go, hang it down. Look at that nice scallop. Just hang it down, it'll drop out on its own. But I don't know, that looks pretty nice.
Yep.
Natural.
Looks pretty good.
Those optics that came from blowing in the mold scallop out on the edge when you let it get real hot. It looks beautiful. So Punty Town,
Take me to Panty Town.
So we're going for the punty on the inside, folks.
Oh, jeez. Louisa. I could totally eat a grape sundae out of this.
Totally. Grape Sunday?
Well, it's purple.
Has there ever been such a thing as grape flavored ice cream?
all right, we ready, Joey?
I think there is. I am as ready as I can be, Chris. How about that?
So he's gonna come in with a punty. This is a punty that we can't get water on. This is what I did on the last week's or last month's show. And everything's gonna bend and flop the opposite
Stick it on
way.
real hard right in the middle so it flattens out, okay?
So he's got some
Don't touch
dust
it,
and
just get
some
it right on
dirt
there.
on the punty. Joey's going right into the middle, squishing
like that,
that in
yep.
there.
Spin the whole
Super
thing.
hot.
There you go. All right, give her to me.
And here we go. Looks like the wings are up 2-0, folks, for a little intermission there. Beautiful break.
Remember, it falls opposite. So you're just gonna, you don't want to mess around with this too much. Just gonna, as soon as it stiffens up, we're gonna go for it. So you're gonna put a stickum bit on the bottom of that. Jake will bring it over, and then I'll bring that puppy out. I'm gonna set it on your bench, and you're gonna stick it on.
Okay.
Beautiful.
Sounds like a plan.
Looking great, everyone. Looking great. Let us know if you got questions. I'm gonna get ready with the stickum bit here now, pretty soon now.
I think this is like the second, maybe the third time I've ever tried this technique.
It's gonna be a big boy.
Always fun to try some new stuff.
All right. What do you think? That's it, Kelly?
I'm
I'm going up with it.
We're gonna figure it out.
Remember to grab on the moil here.
He's not even gonna be using his tweezers to stick it on, so
Oh.
you might try to straighten it, so you want to heat them up. I'm on my way. Don't worry about that. You can straighten that later. Nope, nope. Just stick it on. Stick. There you go. Push. There you go. You got it. Push it down hard.
Nice.
Wow, fancy schmancy.
Yeah.
All right.
Whoa!
Get her in there.
Go, Joey, go. Don't have a lot of
Yeah.
time on that
Just
inside
gotta-
cup.
Just gotta straighten it out.
Remember, it's flopping opposite.
Opposite flopper.
Opposite flop.
Isn't there a doctor's about?
I would just not tweak it too much because it's pretty darn close. Grab it right from right in there.
Pretty amazing.
Uh-huh.
It looks pretty
Housekeeping after
dang
this.
close. I wouldn't know. I don't know.
I don't know. The less you fuss with it, the better you
I
are.
would say get it away, Joey.
I want to throw the top a little bit more
Living on the
inside.
edge. Living on the edge.
Looks like the Canadians have a grape ice cream. What's the difference between wood paddles and graphite paddles?
Temperature.
Who does?
It's a great question.
Temperature, thickness, how much heat it takes out of the glass, bulkiness. Throw down a graphite paddle once, you break it.
I think wood takes a little less heat out than graphite does, but graphite's pretty close.
If you got another paddle, when he paddles a lift, you paddle the foot one time and it locks it down.
Okay. Graphite also breaks really easy, so if we had a paddle this size of graphite, it would be broken in a
Joey
day.
paddles the top and you give him a paddle, you paddle the bottom.
All right.
Real like.
Living on the edge. Put that puppy away.
That's it.
Yeah.
Eyes are ready here. Eyes are ready.
How do we do this? This way.
Wait, point it straight up. I'm getting from underneath it. There you go. And You're
Yep.
going to lift up on your thing.
Ow!
There we go, folks. Look at Joey sweat.
Put it away.
It's good. It's got plenty of heat.
That's a chalice right there, baby. Royal.
Top one in there.
Yup.
Yeah, nice job, Joey.
That's tight.
Woo!
That's tight right there.
All right.
That's sweet.
What we got time for like giveaway and stuff?
Little
Housekeeping.
housekeeping. We'll think it
We
up while the
better take a
housekeeping
stress
gets
break.
done.
Yeah. My blood pressure spiked there a second ago.
Woo! I wonder.
Over to you, Michelle.
We can take the blood pressure machine and I'll take our blood pressure after. All right, next. All right, tonight's question. Send your answers here. The question is, what's the most unique piece of glass blowing that you have or have seen? Maybe you have something in your whole home, something old-fashioned that you might have in there. Tonight's question. So a couple of things about housekeeping. We had 3 contests to win. The cool thing is we are trying to service all your needs. We've got local customers, we've got online customers, we've got VIPs. So we are like moving and jamming all sorts of different ways to keep you guys all getting special perks depending on where you live. So we hope you like it. We've been trying really hard. Now that we're 100% open, it's a little harder to do that one-on-one shopping, and we apologize for that. But when we have the large displays up, there's so much on display, it's really hard to take you in there and show you each item. But if you have specific questions, we are going to continue to do some VIP early access shows, so we hope you like those. This weekend, we had an extravaganza contest. Heather helped us put something together. You might have seen a little tag that said win a $50 gift card. Well, there is an easy way to do that. You can tag us, and that's the @ Glass Academy. You could do hashtag Glass Academy, either one. We're gonna see it on our social. But also what you can do is share it. And so we had one lucky winner who's actually local, we know her, who did all the things, played all the bells and whistles, and now she's got $50 to come back shopping. Oh, go ahead, spin the wheel of names. But I just know when it ends. Okay, back from the spinning the wheel of names, and the winner of that contest was Linda Freitag. So thank you, Linda, for coming, playing the games on our social. You'll get that gift card in the mail when Donna works on Thursday. Not in the mail, like in the email. Okay, the green mushroom with orange dots. So I have 2 questions about this. Number 1, a customer wanted to buy this stand today, this base, and it never occurred to me to sell it. I can't sell it because then I don't have a display. But if you guys are interested in something like this, will you put something in the comments or the chat? We would drill a little hole in there and give you a peg so that you can place your mushroom right on top, and then you have a whole tabletop display. So if that interests you, let us know. I have a source that could get us this wood and we can make some of those. But today's winner of the cool mushroom is Kathy Marshall. My thumb's not in the way, right? Yeah, awesome. Congratulations, Kathy. And then the last one, this is just super easy. If you're watching the show, Sunday we send you our e-news. You can watch the experimental show with your cup of coffee and then answer the question below. This week's winner is Darlene Wojacki, something. So congratulations, you got a $25 gift card. I believe Darlene is local, but I'm not sure. So she can use that towards classes or products. So congratulations to all our lovely winners. Meanwhile, everyone was talking. Your question again, have you owned some glass that was handmade? What was it? Was it special? Was it cool? Tell us what you owned. Boys, back to you.
Congratulations, Linda, Kathy, Darlene. You all are amazing. Super congratulations. We're over here thinking about what is next and what the plan is for this finishing piece. Did want to show off the final couple pieces on the product table over here, so we could do that real fast.
Yeah, the mushrooms were hard to show the tops.
Yeah.
You
Look
know,
at this
and
one.
that's...
I mean, that one's amazing.
I know.
With texture on it too, the little dollop of a swirl of purple. The Perps classic, Perps on Perps. This guy's a super sweetie too. I love the off-center swirl. That one's still got a little texture on it too. With that deep ruby. Super nice. And then I showed that guy off, number 10. It's insane. This one's pretty cool and vibrant with color too. Look at the way that changes underneath.
Was one of my favorites. I think it's really interesting, like that by something purple, they just like totally pop, right? It's got a little bit of blue in there, so depending on your decor, very cool.
Super nice.
Let's just make sure we put them back on the right numbers.
Exactly. We got the eggs. I'm really surprised this single egg here hasn't sold. This sandblasted bar color and transparent pink, beautiful swirl. That is about as classic, and the shape's honestly perfect of an egg right there. You got the two chicks. It looks like the one with green ears is gone, but this one with the white bunny ears, Beezus, is still alive. Look at how the pink matches the ears though. That's not something you see often. Pink and white matching the ears. We don't have that many Marini to be able to do that kind of thing. So this is just a beauty here. And one of the very last few medium-sized legs we have. The bunny's still here. Your classic kind of gray bunny is available. And then one of the new style mushrooms as well is available. Super tight, number one. Just another little sneak peek. Let's get back to the action. Joey's got something going. Here's the plan. I'm going to draw it up on the floor since Chris is gone. We're going to do a collaboration piece between the three of us. It's going to be a multi-sided goblet. So we're going to have one goblet top like this.
This is for the giveaway or just because?
This is the giveaway. So someone's going to get lucky today. You guys get your entries in. Then we're going to have an Avolio. Michelle just explained how you guys can enter to win. So get in. And we got Joey's making a sphere just like what he made on his, with the cane on the inside, the cane swirl encased. Then we've got another Avolio. And then we got...
What I'm going to do, Jake, is fold the cane over itself in like a 4 times pattern, and then swirl it a little bit, and then encase it. So we got our marble with that.
Okay.
Are you saying that you're going to fold the cane over on itself and then fold it on itself again and then fold it on itself again?
This is pretty hardcore for a giveaway, folks.
And then fold it on itself again?
And you know the deal. If it doesn't make it,
There's more folds than the average person sees in a day of laundry.
That's a lot of folds.
Yep.
if it doesn't make it, then we will give something away. But chances are it's not going to be a $250 goblet from our gallery. This is just a bonus perk for watching the show. And we're happy you guys are here.
Wow. Wow. Would y'all look at that?
And that's
inspired
that.
by symmetrical candy cane designs lately.
As long as it ends up being round, we're all right.
I think it might.
Real spherical.
I say we
Do
do
we need-
perps and dust the cracks.
Like a decent size
and then
Sure.
optically twist
marble?
them.
Or we don't? Like same size as mine or a
Yep.
little bigger?
Same size as yours. Unless you are already too big for that. If
Here
it's bigger,
is
it's okay.
the brand new sphericizer that Chris
I think it'll be
made.
good.
We got multiple sets of them, and they're going to be amazing for classes coming up in the next couple of weeks. We still got to grind them down a little bit, but
They worked
multiple
actually
different
perfect.
sizes,
I just want to clean the welds up a little.
and they look amazing. Joey's going to Swirl Town with it. It's really nice starting up on the warmer or the giveaway here with half an hour to go, so we're not rushing through it. Looks like he's got 4 pillars of cane there. Oh, it's looking really cool. Watch the heat.
Look cool off the camera, guys. All
Are you
right,
going to need some bits, or are you going to gather right over that?
Gather over it if I even need to.
Okay, if you
pretty-
need to.
Pretty.
You might just sphericize it.
I just sphericize it. Depends on how handy we're trying to get this.
I'd strip it. We got time. Do it nice when it get cold and strip it. A lot of the clear off, so it's just a really tiny thin skin over the top. Of the
Just trying to get it perfectly smooth first.
Yeah, you got time.
We got time.
No rush.
We
We got LaCroix.
We got tacos.
So we got to leave the garage on, right? Because we're going to make 1 cup and put it in there, and then make the second cup.
Make 1 cup, put it in there. I'll make the first cup and put it in there.
We'll make both of them. I'll make the second one, put it in there.
What?
Because then we're going to put a sticking bit on that and put 1 cup on,
And punny it up
punny
on
it
the
up,
inside.
put the other cup on.
This is correct.
I think we might.
He's got the perfect size block.
I mean, I don't mind it that big. It doesn't, maybe, I don't know. It's a good size.
There's a bubble in there. That's cool.
That is cool.
I think we should encase it.
Maybe you leave it textured.
No. Oh no.
You get it over?
Yeah.
All right.
John's wondering if, Chris, have you ever tried a chick shaped like the famous marshmallow birds?
Oh,
What is that, like the
Peeps?
Like the peeps? I don't know. I made some peeps before for people, and I never put legs on them.
That's kind of what people are calling these. They're calling them the Peeps bunnies because they're real similar. We didn't give them any hind legs or anything like that, but they're darn similar.
Are they lunges?
Are they?
lunges?
Is that what they're called? Lunges?
Haunches.
Haunches. A
That's
lunge is
it.
what you
Lunges
do
are
to get
what you
big
do at
haunches.
the gym.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes, I hate lunges. Lunges and burpees, man.
Oh, the up and down special?
Burpees will make you puke. So we just gathered clear crystal over that manipulated piece of cane, and it put a beautiful watery coating around it. And now he's going to perfect this puppy, and then he's going to hang on to it for a while we blow our pieces.
Just coloring it.
Remember that your neck you're putting on there, Joey, is going to be a neck that's going to be a nice neck. Like we're going
That'd
to
be
use
good,
that
dude.
with the cup on the bottom.
Yeah.
Woohoo!
Telling me you play hockey without telling me you play hockey.
Oh,
Oh, there it goes.
under the furnace.
Kaboom!
I got to get the hockey stick out now.
Oh boy.
Wrangle that thing back in.
So if you guys get in here real close, you can tell we've got some
Not too
cool
close.
stuff
You
going
got
on
your
in there.
wood one behind you if you need it.
Jake's getting the beans over there on that puck. Giving the puck the beans. How about that? Are you guys even able to focus that on screen?
Did you get it?
So, this one is the air trapped
That looks cool, Joey.
purple candy cane ball.
Jake's playing hockey over here,
Just
so
trying to get it in the bucket.
I'm gonna blow my piece.
Yours first.
See if you can get it in there.
Oh!
In the water bucket.
Little backboard.
That's a dub, for sure.
We'll take it.
Does anybody know how I got that air bubble in there?
Huh?
Huh?
Eh?
So if anybody was watching me with the pattern, you might understand why there's an air bubble in there.
Was anybody paying attention?
Kind of, sort of. But it's just kind of unique how it's one singular air bubble. Do you need to sit down, Chris?
Yes, sir. So I declared that I was gonna go first because then Jake's gonna have to match mine.
Yep.
That looks really cool, Joe. I
That's
like
sweet.
it. The bubble in the middle.
It's like the bubble's trapped.
The bubble. Did you even know that was gonna happen?
I mean, I had an idea something might be in there. I was trying to capture the spirit of the purpose.
Spirit of the perps.
Yes.
One coat. Of
Okay.
perps here.
No, not 1.5, just
Nope,
one
just
schmack.
one.
Just gotta see how it tastes, you know?
Oh, something.
It looks so delicious.
Oh, yes. You're dusting the cracks with what?
White.
Probably put it back in the tray.
I'm just gonna dust it in that.
Chris is feeling dusty, kind of like a horse. Immediately after getting a bath, goes directly into the area with the most dust and dirt so he can flop around.
Just like a horse.
Just like a horse. Anybody who has horses understands that reference perfectly.
Oh, yeah.
Chinchilla, similar.
Just like a horse, a
They're like
chinchilla.
mini fluffy horses, yeah. Absolutely. You ought to just start it up at the same time.
Good.
Yeah, but then we're sailing. Since we're just sticking this in the garage and then he's gonna go, we got plenty of time.
Yep.
You're gonna give me a bench blow, Jake?
Yep. I'm keeping an eye on how Chris is doing this here, so I got a good recollection. If that's the right word.
Recognize.
Yeah. We're gonna have to try and match the amount of twist.
Blow. Keep going.
Blow, 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 blow.
Blow. Oops. Blow. Good.
Real nice.
Very nice.
Very nice.
It's not the noise I was expecting. What's everybody drinking tonight? I know all of you guys love to dress up your fancy glasses that we make for you guys.
Yeah, a little something.
Lightly blow.
Anybody drinking vermouth
Keep
and
going.
olive juice?
Whoa.
That's good. I'll take a Volio. Oh, yeah.
I got a roly polio for you.
Perps on the perps.
You ready for
I
it?
think it's been
I'm
a
ready.
pretty purple tonight, other than Jake's orange iris engagement.
We'll do it in one.
Okay.
Flip.
Squish. Nice.
Like butter.
Wait a minute. I'm ready. I'm almost. Hold on. Okay. That's good.
Oh, yeah.
I'll give you guys a close-up of this right now as Jake's shaping the punny up.
Chris, aren't you gonna stick it to this?
Well, no, because we're going to put it in there and then we're going to take it out of it with the garage and stick it on there. You know what I mean? So we'll just put this in there and then Jake will make his put it in there. Then we'll take this one, stick it on, punny it up, stick his on. Whack, back, bang, boom.
Whop.
Whack, back, bang, boom.
They just
All right, sounds like we got some new folks watching here tonight. Tech support. If you guys entered the e-news for the first time, I'd say it's a pretty darn good time to be getting in on that right now.
Home run status. Opening day is coming up, isn't it? This weekend?
It's Thursday.
Thursday, opening day for the Tigers, guys.
It's
But
true.
that's all right because there's a Red Wings game Thursday during opening day, and that's what I'm going to.
Whoa.
Chris told me he wanted me to turn up the heat.
Plastic. So I'm watching the shape here. Got a nice taper down, little puff here. Open up the top of it. He's going for a trim. This is how I'm gonna really match the size as best as possible. Nice.
So this is going to be that fancy move where you open it up until it's almost a cylinder, then you heat the whole thing up and spin it out and hold it downward, and it gets that nice taper.
Gotcha. Thanks, Joey. Looking for our fresh new paddle. If there's any time to use a fresh new paddle,
It's
you're
now.
making goblets. I can feel the texture on there.
So I flatten that down. Now you're going to get the old special move.
The old special move. Here we
That's
go.
right, folks. It's all about heating the whole thing up, getting the end nice and hot, using centrifugal force and gravity at the same time. Watch. It just falls out perfect. Look at that.
Like bell bottoms?
Yeah, it's like bell bottoms.
You know who knows about bell bottoms?
Beautiful.
Best.
So we got a
You have some bell bottoms, so you were
shovel?
so excited for the other week. 80s pants, whatever. Retro.
They went through the washer. What happened to them?
She said no.
Mom?
Absolutely not.
All right. One down. One down.
You want to
one
slide that
go.
over, Dad?
Another town and one more show.
And I mean, with this marble, I wouldn't want to lose it or anything.
You hear that, booty?
Bird hunting season. And rabbit hunting season.
How's that marble looking, Joey?
You know, I don't know.
Marbly?
Kind of stopped looking at it. It's freaking me out, man.
Getting all dizzy.
Get lost in the sauce over here.
One schmack applied.
Just curious as to why I started first.
We had to keep you busy, Joey.
All right.
If you weren't babysitting that marble, you'd be running around causing all kinds of havoc.
That's
Havoc.
okay.
It was the 12 pointer, right?
Yes, sir. I marbled it pretty good before I dusted the cracks. That's such a fine white and soft.
Yeah.
So fine, so good. Looking real good.
So now I'm
Yeah.
trying to match the twist. Slow.
More?
Yep. Good.
Geez, looks like this kid knows what he's doing, folks.
I think it's looking good. Make it a little bigger.
Looking good, a little longer too.
Yeah. Whoa.
Oh! Told you, Joey.
Low.
It's crazy.
Shout out to all our volunteers who worked this weekend. Thank you very much.
You got a
Couldn't
mic
do it
over there?
without you.
Raviolio?
Good.
Roly poly oly.
Did you were talking to him? Cool. All right, here we go. That's the bottom, looking correct, I think. Guess I can look at his over there. Yeah.
Joey, it's so nice gathering on some straight rods.
Yeah. Brilliant idea, eh? Maybe we should sharpen our stuff too.
Sharpen what?
One?
Yeah.
Hey guys, the marble's okay. In case you were wondering.
One sec. Oi! Hoi hoi!
All right, getting ready for the puntai.
I'm ready.
Andamani. Anyone know what that means, Andamani?
Right on the money.
Until tomorrow.
In Italian?
Yep.
Interesting.
Luigi.
I'm Luigi.
You're my marble. Hey guys, marble's still okay, in case anybody was wondering.
Marble's still looking good.
Nothing has changed.
Go for a little plucky. Rip it open. Joey can look at the comments if you guys got questions.
Gotta be hard to match your twist with a twist somebody else did, Don Great says.
We're gonna see.
You know, they are one and the same, relatively. I don't think it's too hard for them to relatively similar pluck it, twist, and trim, and
I think it depends on how tight you want to get.
technical.
How technical you want to get.
It's from the DNA.
For the DNA.
We got Felix's in comparison here to work with their spiral game, so.
All right. One opening, one spin and fold.
It's like, kind of like the stop, drop, and roll. You gotta rip,
This is a good
drop,
one.
and spin.
I love this comment.
What is it?
Quality.
It's awesome. Take a quick paddle here.
The babysitter.
Okay, thanks, Joey.
There you go. You guys are seeing the identical moves here.
Double special.
This is it, eh?
This is a triple bubble. Triple bubble trouble.
Triple bubble trouble.
Better than double bubble.
Yeah.
Hubba bubba.
Right.
Don't whip me. Would you look at that? You gonna paddle?
Nah. I think it's good.
Nary.
Oh, yeah.
Alrighty.
Now what?
That was my turn. Hey.
All right.
I think you're gonna stick that on there, Jake, and then I'll bring the putty over and take it and then stick mine on.
Okay. I'll bring you a stickum bit, Joe. You can stick this one on.
Should just fuse it if it's an Evolio.
So just you're gonna heat the end of that up?
Yeah.
All right, so then he's sticking it on?
Sure.
You ready? Heat your tweezers up. And I'm still pretty hot, so just let me know when you're ready, Joey.
What?
Oh yeah.
Ready?
I am.
He's ready.
Here I
Fancy
come.
giveaway ever.
The Goblet Show giveaway. People are going to get the special treatment. Nice stick. Nice stick. Cinnamon, that's a great question. How long do pieces of glass have to go in the annealer?
All night long.
All night long.
The name Cinnamon?
Yeah.
You have like these incognitos.
What is it, cinnamon?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, did I just hear
All
that
right,
right?
so I'm getting ready to make the punty now.
Yes.
Same dirty punty as before.
Make it real dirty, Chris.
What?
It has to be in overnight at least 16 hours. When you get to make thicker things and they're starting to be paperweights and bigger pieces like that, it can get even longer. On the big show, we cooled it
I'm
down
going
for
for
2
it,
days.
Joey.
And we made those large pieces and that
Again.
big color splash.
Big color splash, no whammies. I do want to mention, you guys can't see it, but Heather's right up in there with her camera. All right, there, Bess is showing you. So we were calling them shorts, but they're just YouTube clips. If you guys can't
Ready.
make it to a show, just know that on Friday when these things go live, they're incredible. They're like the fine-tuned parts, the close-ups that you can't see with so much action going on. So you definitely want to watch those shows. We're going to be renaming them. You can find them on YouTube. They're under the tab called Shorts. They're Gathering Point Shorts. We'll have some fancy titles
It's
so you know
interesting.
what
It's
was
falling
what.
the right way because of the weight.
Ah.
But if you want to watch the snail biting process up close and personal, you know where
Snail
to find
biting.
it.
All right, we're on there. This is going to be the giveaway, folks. This piece makes it into the box. Someone next week's getting this guy for free.
Pretty good giveaway.
Did mine and Joey's pieces make it onto the website?
Yours did for sure.
Oh, Joey's doesn't have a thing. Look. And I do want to say you still have time to answer. So a favorite piece of glass, maybe it was hand blown from the 50s, anything you got, something that you found at an antique store, maybe even a Goodwill or garage sale. If you have something unusual in glass, you still have time to enter. Send your answer to enews@glassacademy.com. In just a few minutes, we'll be getting Joey's piece on the website.
No, I'm gonna flatten it one more time. Because I had a weird break off.
Is that kind of like a weird breakup?
Kinda. So he's building up some heat in there, shaping it up, making sure when you got the cup this far, maybe like 5 inches onto the pipe, you gotta flash the pipe even deeper into the hole than you normally are. So he's going for real deep flashes, building heat into the cup top. And he's gonna start warming up his tweezers. And heating up the bottom of this gazing sphere.
All right, Joey.
Here we go, this is it.
This is nail biting. If you
Underneath.
guys aren't nail biting, we are here.
It's nail biting. Boom!
Everyone's holding their breath. No one's talking.
It's a big boy. Oh my God. That thing looks like the Darth Vader double-edged lightsaber.
Darth Maul, man.
All right.
Come on.
Well, you can turn it whichever way you want. Check it out.
That is serious.
That's actually looking like the flint, or the finch.
I'm not even gonna mess with it.
What?
Are you talking about
The
Harry
golden
Potter?
flinch, yeah.
The golden
Finch. Snitch. Thank you.
What in like the with the wings going and whatnot?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Last flash here.
That is tight.
We call it the sound of Christmas. Jolly sounds coming out of both ends, man.
All right. It's all put together, folks. This is gonna be the giveaway. Somehow, Goblet Show special.
And just like that, Joey's
As long
other
as
piece
it
is on
comes
live.
off. What?
The other piece is on live.
Joey's piece is on the website, folks. That marble special goblet.
Alrighty, folks.
I hope you all have entered the contest tonight.
Hey now, hey now.
Woo!
Very nice, very
Let's
nice.
Hey, tallest one of the night, for sure.
Consecutively taller, dude. Wow. That's
Super
tight.
nice.
Wow.
Awesome. That was great.
That's a wrap, and that was the perfect time. 5 minutes of OT, you guys. It was
Thanks for sticking it out,
awesome.
y'all.
Serious.
Nice.
Looking cool, man. Good show. Good show.
What a great show, you guys. Show 209.
Incredible
Wow.
pieces.
Every Tuesday, the first Tuesday of the month is Goblet Night, and that's what tonight was, so
Yeah.
remember that, everybody. 'Cause that's when the SHIT is hitting the fan.
No, that's stinky and smelly.
Well, I mean...
Everything worked out nice here tonight, folks.
Yeah, it did. It worked out great.
It was really beautiful.
We enjoyed having you on there. We don't want to keep you any longer. Yeah, that's it.
Shouts out to our VIPs, you guys. We appreciate you. And Thursday's the anneal reveal at 3 o'clock. So if you guys aren't already a part of our e-news, you want to be there because we'll send the link right to you at 3 o'clock, and you can go right to YouTube and watch us talking about these pieces. It's going to be pretty darn sweet.
Yeah, so from the Nordines to you and Joey and everyone else on the show, have a great
True.
remainder part of the night, and we'll see you on Thursday for the anneal reveal.
Go Wings.
Go Wings.